Subscribe to our YouTube channel for in-depth interviews of India Inc. and press the bell icon so that you do not miss our updates.
Hello and welcome to Nirmal, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Hero Daria. We have with us Kunal Shah, Head of Commodities Research, joining in. Kunal, welcome to the show. Let's again start with regards to where the dollar index is concerned. Clearly, the anticipation is that the US Federal Reserve may go hawkish with regards to their 16th June monetary policy. And if this continues, do you think there is a possibility that the dollar index could touch levels of 91.5?
First of all, yes, my view on Friday has gone wrong. I was expecting, dollar index to weaken, but it did not weaken. Instead of it, it basically strengthened. So when we did the con call at 3:30, at that time, dollar index was 89.90, and at the time of closing the market, dollar index surged to 89.60. So basically, that led to a major divergence in the view which I had given, and actually what happened that day. So now coming to what basically can happen, and what is the view for today and going forward this week. Like you rightly pointed out, there is a meeting of Federal Reserve, and like earlier I said, that inflation was a concern, and inflation is already 5% in the US. So whether they will be hawkish means whether they are talking about withdrawing the monetary stimulus, or वो लोग liquidity कम करेंगे, या they'll be dovish. So whether they'll be saying that नहीं हम लोग liquidity कुछ भी कम नहीं करेंगे. So in both scenario, there are outcome will be different for commodity market and for the currency. So fundamental of dollar is definitely weak, but if Federal Reserve decides to taper the bond purchase, and in the 16th meeting, if they do such announcement, then it will create havoc in the market. So my sense is that one should be really cautious. Even my view will be little diplomatic from now till the meeting. First of all, regarding today's view, so my view on the dollar index is the way it has surged. Okay, it can correct by 15 paisa, but it seems that 90, at least for next 2 days, should remain above 90. Second, okay, what are the fundamentals? Gold fundamentals have not changed. I'm bullish on gold. This meeting they'll be dovish on
Kunal, I
hawkish.
would want to interrupt. You're breaking.
So
Your video is stuck in your. There's a lag.
I'll shift to different internet, but then I'll get disconnected. 1 minute. Yeah, now.
Your video is completely paused.
Yeah. Am I clear now, Hiral?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah. So first, regarding gold, first regarding dollar index. So my view for the dollar index is maximum 10 to 20 paisa weakness is what we can see, but eventually it should, shoot up from here. The way meetings are there. So gold and silver, you can see a bounce back of 200, 300 rupees, gold around 700, silver around 400, 500 rupees from present levels. But those are the levels I would recommend, once you can book your long position, book your losses from rise here, and after the Fed meeting, we can really think about going long. So in Fed meeting, if Federal Reserve is dovish, so at that time we can buy 200, 300 rupees up also. So right now my view is be little cautious and do not aggressively go long in any of the precious metal till the Federal Reserve meeting. Follow the intraday technical calls. My view is not changed. I'm not bearish on gold, but at the same time, already we have captured the rally from 44,000 to, so now we were at the last end. Now $19-15 on Comex remains the stiff hurdle for gold. Above 1900 only, gold should get the buying momentum till Federal Reserve meeting. So after Federal Reserve meeting, I'll be again going long in gold. Coming
Right.
to metals you can definitely go long in copper. Copper you can go long around 45, 745. Put a stop of 38, 40 maximum, and expect it to go up and test levels of 50 to 53. The fundamentals are not that bearish, not that bullish, but risk on sentiment and the higher commodity prices in some of the commodity like iron ore, steel, they are moving up. So even copper should get some traction. So bounce back in copper is expected. Nickel 1345 go long, 1360 target, the 1338 should be the stop loss. So these are the strategy for the long side in base metals. And crude still looks bullish. 5200 go long, 5240, 5250 intraday you can expect. 5170 should be your stop loss.
Right. And Kunal, with regards to crude, do you think it'll breach $73, $74 per barrel? Because this week again you have the EIA crude inventory data. What's your expectation there? And Iran nuclear talks will be in focus.
Yeah, so crude, I'm again saying, if Iran sanctions are lifted, then it will go down. Otherwise, it will move up. So all eyes on Iran sanctions. And so far, they have just given a sanction, lifted a sanction on one of the Iranian oil officials, not on the country. So if the sanction on the country is lifted, then oil will go down. And any such news I will post in the group.
Right. So that's the view coming in with regards to where the commodities market overall is concerned. I don't think so there are any questions coming in as well today. Thank you, Kunal. Thank you, participants, for joining in.